Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Frostpunk and to part 4 of our playthrough of the newest scenario, the Fall of Winterhome. And I am afraid that we are in store for another one of those falls, another one of those failures, guys. We have 1 day and 5 hours to get hope to 50%. I cannot pass a law for 1 day and 4 hours. That kind of screws my plan to build and pass the cathedral law. I don't know if in 1 hour you can pass the temple, build it, and get advantage. Shrines raise the hope of people working nearby. Shrines increase the efficiency. Maybe I can do that in a short enough amount of time, guys, but 1 hour is a challenge to ask my people to build a thing. So I'm going to try to do that in time. Speaking of which, let's get rolling on research. I don't think there is any research that is going to upgrade our hope at the moment. And I'm afraid there's not. And we actually have to stop production of prostheses, I think. I think we do. Okay, so what are some things that could improve overall, that could make people happier? Cookhouse insulation. None of these right now. More scouts? There's a chance that this could make the difference. Small chance. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We are going to take over our city here, guys, and I'm going to be paused just because time is of such it's so crucial for us right now. What we are going to do, we are going to remove this church. It is only affecting a small couple of houses. So actually what we should do do evening prayers. Dismantle the building. Dismantle this one, and we're going to dismantle this right next to it. I think I can dismantle quite a few. We're going to use the extra engineers and do I need... You know what? One sec. Let's go ahead and remove a couple roads just in here so that we can fit a church in a better location. Okay, so that is one thing. We have a lot of ruins that need recovering, and we also want to clear out this section. Excuse me, let's spin that camera around. We want to clear out these last few hunter posts. So I'm going to get all this stuff working right off the bat, and then hopefully we'll just be able to unpause, let the game roll, and see what's what. And we're going to reposition these hunters elsewhere. We're going to leave this road for now, I think, if memory serves. We need to build a new road to connect what is through here. Excellent. Like so. Okay, now, what do I have for resources? We are crammed full on coal. So why don't we jack this up to level 2? We're going to temporarily put on overdrive. We might as well burn the coal and make people happy and healthy. We are also going to build another couple of hunters' huts, I think. Okay, so those are going in new hunters' huts. We are also going to run roads through here. Beautiful. Okay, guys, I'm loving the game. I will warn you, I have done 2 test runs because doing this, when we recorded a previous series, I did them all in a single sitting. So I was fresh. By the end of the game, I was maybe a little more tired and my commentary was falling off the pace a little bit. But I played the game all in a single sitting a lot of the time. Let's unpause. The first thing we are going to build is a new church, and we're going to build it in this location over here, once we clear some of that stuff out. We are pretty darn full. Do I have any storage still dedicated to raw food? I do. Let's switch that over temporarily to... Lord, rations, I guess? Let's do it. Okay, we're going to keep a close eye on this. This will cool down for us, and we'll be able to use that. Scouts have reached the storm shelter, so we're going to do 2 things here. These scouts are traveling with 149 steel. We could use that. So let's send these scientists back, and we are going to rush back to drop off the steel, and we'll let the scientists come back at their own pace. We have 157 hungry, but we have so many resources. That'll be great. Let's go ahead and shut down production here at the factory. We're going to need that steel, as far as I can tell, and we are crammed full on coal storage. So let's go ahead and start working on a couple more resource depots. And we got a couple little perfect locations for them. One there, and one there, and we're going to need new gathering posts. If I have the resources, let's go ahead and save some up. If I have the resources, we're going to try and clear out this pile of ruins. There are 2 ruins left here, and there's another cluster left here that could provide us with a lot of steel. Speaking of which, I think we should try building a second steelworks. We'll build that out here. That should take care of itself. Let's make sure nobody's terribly freezing cold. Okay, it is pretty cold at some of our distant locations out here. We should maybe get some portable heating set up out that way. We are going to remove some generators here. We are also going to remove, do we have no patience? Perfect. And patience, none. Perfect. So we're clearing out some space. We're going to remove this, and we're going to put a new tech steam hub. We're going to put one, I guess, here. Sure, that should work for us. Okay, now let's zoom out and see what our situation is. That this going to be converted to coal. We are now going to turn off overdrive, and let's see how comfortable everybody is. Pretty toasty warm. Okay, time to build that new church, Faith House of Prayer. Okay, and I wanted to put that right here. We are also going to look at who isn't covered currently by a House of Faith, and we're going to stash another one right there. And if possible, we'll build another cathedral, but if not, we'll get this stuff set up and running. Okay, I have 2 more of these. We're going to do one for wood, although it's not an issue yet, but I think it will be. And maybe another, that one's converted, and another one for food rations. Those are the things we seem most stocked up on. Okay, and now we have workers we can put to work out here. We may need to recover 1 or 2, and we want to make sure we have workers for the coal mill as well. Let's see if we have workers in a gathering post somewhere around here. Sawmill right here. Let's save those workers. We're going to replace them with children. We will put workers out here, and I need to find one more. You know what we could do is we could actually, instead of workers, let's go ahead and put engineers in the steel mill, and we will use our workers out here. We can probably build one more hunter hut or one more thing. You know what? We're going to, a little bit of frame rate drop there. Okay, so we could do another House of Prayer. We currently have 508 of our 607 living within a House of Prayer. That is fantastic, isn't it? Okay, so 22 hours left. We got 21, basically, on that law. I think we're going to be screwed, but we'll try everything in our power. That means using this the moment it's available. And that's kind of it, guys. I'm afraid I am going to get finished off here. I'm afraid I'm gonna get banished. Maybe if I keep people super warm, that could do it. Can we keep up with that demand? That's 8 hours. Okay, so we'll do this until the temperature drops, and then we should be cozy. The temperature's gonna drop, I believe, at dawn, if memory serves. Okay, and we now have houses of prayer. They are servicing almost every adult in sight. So a couple of houses over here are not being taken care of. You know what, guys? I am going to see about squeezing one in here. So we will need a road that connects through here and down to here. And then I will be able to remove this road and hopefully squeeze in one additional church. And the church is our main strategy, guys, for turning this thing around. I'm hoping that this temperature will do it for people. That's so warm and cozy. Like, how could you be mad at the guy who's running your city when this is the situation, right? It would be cool to heat up what's around here. I wonder if another generator heat steam hub is in order. That should do the trick, and we'll make sure we put this on the working hour ones. This one can be on working hours. This one does not have to be on 24-hour either. What is this lighting? Okay, let's go ahead today, and if we can, we will put a few of our resources towards a few gathering posts. We'll put... Whoa, that's not it, sorry. We're going to put a couple of gathering posts in places where they can take care of the remaining ruins. So there, here, and these will need a heater, probably, and then right here. And that would need a heater too. So maybe we can stock this one with adult workers. We'll put another generator if I have the resources. I don't right now. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. Alright guys, temperature dropping. We are going to throw ourselves on to steam level 3. That should keep everybody toasty warm. We'll add heaters out here when we can, when that construction is finished. And we are counting down the time, guys. 14 hours till I am banished, I think. Sorry, 15 till I'm banished, 14 till I can try not to be banished. Fingers crossed this is going to work out for us. So, this will be filled with children. This one will be filled with workers, and we will put the heater on and an engineer. And let's go ahead and heat that up. This, more children, heat it up. Heat it up. Perfect, and we added one over here. This one should be cozy warm. We're going to add children, throw on the heater, and we are in good shape right now, guys. Let's take a look at these workplaces. Have we warmed them up? We've warmed them up significantly, so we can actually probably do that pretty comfortably. That is great. And then this direction is still very cold. It would probably be good to heat up the people working nearby here. So I wonder, oh, in workshops. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of our remaining steel to go. You know what? I did want to build that other church. Let's go here. We're going to stockpile steel today, and then we are going to add workshops where we can. So there would be one there, and one there. Okay. We're out of wood. Okay, sounds good, though. We're in a good situation, I think, guys. Okay, let's take a look here. Ooh, almost time. That's a slight rise, so it's going to be a tough call. We're going to have the rations we need. We've got to stockpile steel, and we got to stockpile wood. In order, I need 40 and 40 to build that cathedral, and I'm going to be in a deadly situation trying to finish the cathedral in time. It's not going to go smoothly. I can't imagine it will. I want to have no construction projects on the go when that moment of truth appears for us. And maybe I build quick little steam hub out this way. Like that. It ought to hit that sawmill and the... Fingers crossed this works, guys. Fingers crossed. Okay, so 6 sick absences. That's no good. It's because it's so cold, right? It's not terribly cold. Did I not build a heater by these? I did not. Alright, guys. We have a lot of engineers available. I'm going to start taking some children off the job just for the moment while we have this surplus. We have more engineers on their way back to the city, a big supply of coal on its way back to the city, and we're counting down an opportunity to use this. We now will have 4 churches throughout the city. 1, 2. Did I mean to build both these? 1, 2. I don't think so. 3, 4, and 5. I've made 5 churches. I kind of went overboard. Alright, but maybe this will, like, improve the effect of these sermons. Let's just do it. Okay. The words of our spiritual leaders will restore hope. We are so close. We are so close. It's not going to work, though. We're going to run out of time. 6 hours to go. Maybe we can do it. I don't know. Alright, guys. Time to do one more thing of research. It will not come through in time. But if it does, we're going to want, say... You know what? We'll do the house redesign, assuming... Oh, I shouldn't have spent that steel. What am I, a fool? How much time? 5 hours. We can stockpile that steel. Stockpile steel for me, guys. I need it. I need it. I need it. I want to be ready to go when the moment comes. Pass the cathedral law. Build the cathedral. Either that or I try the shrines and hopefully it works out for us. Okay, the scouts have returned with a giant supply of steel. That gives me the confidence to throw a new hub out here. And now we wait. We will send these scouts out to the Dreadnought. We will, I think, assemble a new scout team if we can at our balloon right here. That's 40 wood. We're fine. Do it, and we'll send them to the frozen pond. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off, guys. I'm afraid that we're going to die, and I will have to wait and see. A little feedback from you. See, do we try this again? Do we start over? Or do we dive into a different series? I don't like trying and failing, especially on 2 separate occasions. That's not my style. I don't like it. Okay, heat these up. This is going to be great. Okay, and we're just counting down, guys. We got the resources we need. We're upgrading. If I could do more, I would, but we are so close. So close. Alright, guys, I am trying my best to slap in a few fighting arenas. That can help. I think, do they mainly affect overcrowded medical facilities? I wish I could do something about that right now. Maybe make more and spread the people out a little bit more. Okay, what do we got here? United by faith. Bump up my hope ever so slightly. We are so close, guys. 2 hours left. We got 55 minutes on this. I'm going to try and pause the moment it becomes available. Hopefully we have no construction projects on the go. It's going to be easier to try and spam the shrines, but we won't be in time for a work day, so that shouldn't affect anybody. I think my only hope, build the cathedral and use the cathedral's power-up ability. Its ability to, you know, like these, do sermons and prayers, and it has its own ability. Okay, stop. Pause the game. We're paused. Okay, Book of Laws, Purpose, and evening prayers. So we could go to shrines. We could go to faith keepers, but their main purpose is lowering discontent. And we could go to the temple. Ceremonial service raises hope and comforts the discontented. You will have to build the temple in like an hour. So still paused? Yes. Okay. So construction on faith and the temple. So what projects are currently being built around town? The fighting pits. We have 1 hour and 26 minutes. I'm going to cease all focus on these fighting pits. I'm going to reclaim, and so hopefully put everyone to work immediately, taking care of this. Now I think we resume work. It won't happen yet, but we're going to resume work here. We're going to put some people to work making prosthesis for us. And that's that, guys. Let's unpause and see if I have done enough to avoid banishment. Actually, we might as well just crank that up. Let's make people so warm and comfortable it's stupid. Okay? Are you guys comfortable and warm now? Maybe you will like me more. There is 0 discontent. Hope is on the rise. 9 hours left. 10 out of 10. Focus on construction here, guys. Let's get in up close and personal. Let's build it. That'll show the unbelievers. Excellent. Get over there, Obadiah. 10 out of 10 building it. Here they come. We have 40 minutes, 39 minutes, 33 minutes. I cut it too close. Dang it, guys. We're gonna have to try this scenario again. Dang it. It's so frustrating. I'm so close. But I don't know anything I can do. I would need to finish it and click this button. It is so close. We're minutes away from being able to do this, guys. Your time is up. The people of Winterhome have lost faith that you may yet prove yourself as a competent leader. Angered that so much precious time has been wasted under your rule. Are you kidding me? This is a fantastic city and I've done a wonderful job. This is a very hard new scenario, guys, so it is worth trying again. I would love to do this once more. I'll cut away more often. We'll catch up to this point within maybe 1 episode. I will get to the end of this period and we would take off where we left. But I think we're going to call it on today and on this attempt at trying to prevent the Fall of Winterhome. It has resulted in our second banishment. Can we really keep going, guys? Can we do this? You let me know. The number of people who checked out episode 1 was so fantastic that I might be tempted to take a couple days off and try with a new episode 1, see if I can get some of those folks to join us once again instead of starting right here in the middle and calling it part 4 when it's really a part 1. A band of grim men escorts you under the generator. The waiting crowd is silent and the people observe you as you pass, their faces blank as though they were watching snow fall. You are summarily judged and spared the death sentence in recognition of your efforts, and you are banished from the city. All hope is lost. Geeks, thank you so much for checking this out. Playlists are popping up on your screen for more Frostpunk. I want to see your voice in the comments. Let me know. Should we try this again? Should we attempt this scenario once more? We got so close to completing that first stage of it that I would love to keep going. So I will thank you guys for your love and support throughout this series. Click on my face to subscribe, click on the Patreon logo to support me there, or click here to check out some of the other games I have been playing lately. But that does it, guys. I'm UTC, and I will see you in the next video.